I forgot what I was going to say. I love Talk About It Tuesday. I'm Karma with Lewis Acre Farm. It's been one of those days.
Oh my gosh.
A little twinker. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I am there's an inside joke. Let me just start with there is a really good inside joke to this. But my name is Glenda or Little Twinkers, aka that's my new name, Little Twinkers. Because somebody was talking to her kitty cat instead of me, or was she? Or really is that my new nickname? Anyhow, it's all good. It's all good. We've all been laughing about this. Anyhow, my name is Glenda and I'm from Gracing Fire. And this is my beautiful host, Karma from Lewis Acre Farm. I got you, girl. I got you.
Oh my gosh, it has been a day and a half. Not last night, the night before, 24 robbers came knocking on. No. Wait a minute. Let me back up. You don't remember that rhyme, that jumping rhyme from childhood?
Oh no, I'm just like waiting to hear the rest of this. I probably do, but go ahead, keep going. Now inquiring minds.
Not last night, but the night before, 24 robbers came knocking at my door. I ran out as they ran in. You don't remember that jumping rhyme?
Mm-mm.
Okay, somebody in chat, help me out. Tell me that you remember that jumping rhyme from when you were a kid. Nobody remembers that jumping rhyme? Maybe when we get more people here. I mean, we did just get started, so.
It's okay. It's okay. Unfortunately, for some reason, it didn't link to my YouTube. So I don't have it. I was going to see who was in there. It's fine. We're going to keep rolling with it. All good. But I'm going to share you out on my page real quick just to make sure people come over.
Yeah. So anyway, that's an old childhood jumping game with the jump rope. You know, when you have two people flipping the rope and somebody runs in and jumps, and then when you say I ran out as they run in, the one that's jumping runs out and somebody else runs in. And anyway, I remember doing that when I was a kid. I'm trying to not be in the dark. There we go. Rebecca says, did it hang from the door frame? I think I remember that. Well, you could like hang it from the doorknob or something and then have another person twirl the rope for you if there were only 2 or 3 of you, just to accommodate. But we always did it on the playground. But no, that was a fun game. But anyway, back to my story. 2 nights ago, it did not matter what I did. Every time I tried to get in bed, something would come up, and I'm like, oh no, I didn't get that done. So I had to stop, go take care of that. And then I'd start to get my way back into bed. Nope, gotta go do that. And then I hate to admit this. It's really not pleasant. But when you bring cats that have been forced to live outside, there is a learning curve to teach them the litter box. And unfortunately, they will go wherever they feel the urge. And my bed was one of the places.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I have tried to clean it, and I've covered it, and, well, apparently my cleaning job wasn't good enough. Now that the kittens are getting older, they were learning the litter box really, 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 really well.
Mm-hmm.
Mamas are starting to let the older kittens back in the room. And a couple of the little kittens are smelling where the others have gone. and they've dealt with diarrhea. And so when it hits them, it hits them.
Oh.
So I'm having to scrub the bed again, but I found some better cleaner. And so 2 nights ago, I had just gotten in bed. Haven't been dealing with any of them peeing on the bed in a long, long time. And it was because the mamas have been keeping the big boys out. And now they're letting the big boys back in. So I'm dealing with it again. And I just got so frustrated. I was up all night long scrubbing my bed with Resolve, what is it called? Resolve Urine Destroyer is what it's called. And I literally scrubbed the entire surface of it. Well, then that meant I had nowhere to sleep because my bed was wet with the cleaner. So I was up all night long. And that was Saturday night. Last night, my dad contacted me yesterday, and I've got his safe with all of his important documents, and he lives in California. I live in Idaho.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, I need my birth certificate, and I need you to send it to me as fast as you can. Okay, Dad. Gotcha. That means I've got to move everything away from the closet where it's at. I've got to get into the closet and get into the safe and sort through all your documents and try to find it.
Oh my gosh.
After I feed everybody, after I clean all the litter boxes, after I give everybody fresh water, after I do all the things, tend to all the laundry that I've had to do because of all the messes. And we don't have a dryer that we can use. So it's one load at a time, wait for it to dry. Another load, wait for it to dry, unless I can get away and go to the laundromat. And so I was up at 2:07 this morning. I found his birth certificate.
Oh my gosh. 2:00 in the morning.
2:00 this morning.
You're exhausted by this point.
Yes. So then I told Logan, I said, wake me when you leave for work. He leaves for work around 7:00. And I had every intention of going to the laundromat to just get all this stuff caught up. I fell back to sleep. My alarm to watch Miss Ann went off. I didn't even make it through her 30 minutes this morning, and I fell back to sleep for a little bit. So I didn't make it to the laundromat. But then I had to go to town so that I could mail Dad's birth certificate and mail out the last month's prize for Alfonso. So I had to go to the post office this afternoon. And I'm in town and I'm doing some different things. And I stopped by Mart because I have a membership there. And every Tuesday they give away prizes based on your membership number. Well, of course I'm in town for a change. I'm going to check my number.
Yeah.
And
did you win anything?
I did not. But I found some awesome stuff that'll help. I needed a new laundry basket, one of those pop-up hampers. I needed a new one so that I can take stuff to the laundromat. And I found the coolest, I don't know if I can show it or not. I barely got it home. Of course it goes dark. There we go. This. It's on wheels.
Oh, yeah. It's a clothes rack.
Yeah, and it's got two layers. It's got one here and one right
for
there.
One for your top, one for the pants, and then does it pull out on either side?
It does
like
not.
For your dresses?
It does not, but I think it's got like a little tiny spot on either side right here. Like,
Where you can hang your dresses. Yeah.
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 So they
That's
had
cool.
this, and they had some hangers on clearance.
Oh,
And
not
so
bad.
I got that. I have a perfect spot right next to the kennel that I can put it.
Yeah.
And so that I can actually start hanging a few extra stuff.
Those are nice.
So I really am getting to why Glenda is little Twinker. But that
We're getting there.
Yeah, I'm getting to this.
It's been a long day, folks.
It really is. I had left Weimar, and then I went to the post office, and I'm tooling around, and I'm thinking, well, I should really go and do this. Well, no, I need to get home, and I need to move the water, and I need to get the water in the air conditioner and get the air conditioner going for the babies. And yeah, I really probably should get home and do that. And I'm not kidding you, I'm half a mile from the house, and I look at the clock, and it's a little bit after 2, and I'm like, oh, I've got to go live in an hour.
It's okay.
So, voice to text, I send Glenda a message. I just now realized it's 2:00, and
It was funny. I mean, it was funny because it said,
silly
I'm
me.
headed that way. Little Twinkers.
No, that came later. The little Twinker was last.
Yeah, no. It was like a minute later, and then it comes through little Twinkers, and then it says, oops, I called the cat little Twinkers, not you. How funny. And I'm just dying laughing. I'm like, I go to Starbucks, and I have my Starbucks names. I'm everything but Glenda. And, I'm Belinda, Melinda, Linda. You know what I mean? I'm like, we call it the Starbucks name. So now my new Starbucks name is Little Twinkers.
I was already home. I had already moved the water. I had already filled the AC and got it going. I had just come out of the bathroom, and I had sent you you had messaged me and said I'm logged in.
Yeah.
And I'd sent you the message to tell you I was headed that way to come to the computer. I was coming out of the bathroom, and the kitten had done something silly, and I had used voice to text, and the voice to text button had not shut off. And I had called her Little Twinkers. And I thought
Starbucks name. That's going to be my new Starbucks name. I'm going to go through Starbucks, and I'm going to say, when they say, what's your name? I'm not going to say Glenda. I'm going to say Little Twinkers. I think it's funny. I died laughing when I read that, and I'm like, Little Twinkers.
I thought that I hadn't sent the message that I was heading that way. So I just hit the send button because I just glanced.
Hey, Joey.
It sent Little Twinkers, and then I'm like dying of embarrassment.
My new Starbucks name, Little Twinkers.
Oh my gosh.
And that's okay. Because, I mean, just don't ever call me late. You know what I mean? For dinner. I mean, seriously, that's all I'm saying. So you're still okay by my standards. But I cannot wait to share with Sir Grace my new Starbucks name. We never know what, I'm not even kidding. I go through Starbucks and they never get my name right. Never.
Well, never. And then right as I sent that, you were just singing, what was that song?
Oh, Pink Pony Club. So I'm coming up the stairs, and I'm frustrated with something completely different that Sir Grace is down there trying to help me out with. And I'm like, now I hate that song, Pink Pony Club. And I had actually hit mute, thankfully. Otherwise, Karma would have heard me singing Pink Pony Club. I'm going to keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I was so mad. Like, now I know why this song exists. And I hate it so badly. And the fact that I know it, I'm so sorry, but everybody and their brother on Instagram is singing this song. I'm like, I'm mad at something else, and I'm. And I told Karma, I said, if I hadn't hit mute, you would have heard me singing the stupid song.
Little Twinkers in her Pink Pony Club.
Let me tell you, that's going to go to my whole Glenda jingle now. Between Glenda and her little bubble. Now, little twinkers in the Pink Pony Club.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, I think we got to laugh. I mean, that's when you've had days,
Oh,
you're tired. We got to find something to laugh about, and I'm okay.
I have been so exhausted. I've been falling asleep in the process of trying to get in bed, and I'm dropping my phone and drop my phone in the process as I'm falling asleep in the process of trying to shut it down so that I can put it down so that I can get in bed. I'm not even making it into bed before I fall asleep. That's how exhausted I've been.
Oh man.
And so to have a day like today, I guess I just really needed it. It's wild.
Mine's been pretty normal up until I started singing Pink Pony Club. By that point, I'm done. Christy, look it up, okay? And if you do look it up, I'm sorry. Either you're really gonna like it or you're really gonna hate it. And I just don't care for the song. And everybody and their brother is using it right now on Instagram. And no, I used to call it TikTok. I don't do TikTok, so don't even bother trying to find me there. But I have Instagram, and I like funny little things, but I'm just so sick of this song. I'm like, can we move forward with something else, or maybe get to some of the classics? And I think maybe the reason I don't like it so much is because I don't quite get what it's about. You know what I mean? And maybe that's just my ignorance. But hey, Breezy, I'm just gonna say hi to. So Breezy can explain Pink Pony Club to me, but anyhow, it just is what it is.
Well, now that we've managed to
There we go, Berry.
Go down a rabbit hole. I think we're in Alice in Wonderland or something today. I mean, it feels that way.
I think we are. Hey, Breezy, my new name is Little Twinkers. Just FYI.
Oh my gosh.
Breezy's gonna.
Let's go and greet everybody.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Connect? Yes, it actually did. I don't know. It just was late getting started to the party, but it's connected. Oh yeah, yeah, Breezy's gonna laugh. Okay. I knew she would.
Do not know how to find out who's first.
I know who mine was, and it was Christy Betts who was first in. She said, "Hello, ladies. I'm logged in, so I can actually see it."
Okay.
Oh, no, Breezy. I'm sorry.
How do you figure out who was first?
So go all the way to the back, because it will be on yours.
All the way to the back.
Or here, I'll tell you who was first. First in was Logan.
Okay.
And he said, "Love you guys." And then next in was Rebecca.
Okay. So just in the top of the chat is what you're saying.
Yep.
Okay. And then
Karma is now running Restream. So
yes,
just
I'm trying to learn it.
Give us a little bit, and we're going to work through this together, you guys. She's got this. She totally has.
And then we have Joey. Joe, fix it for you. And let's see, you already said Rebecca and Christy, right? Okay. And Barry. He's so Barry, he had to do it twice. Got double berries.
Well, I think Barry is instead of Starbucks name, I think it should be his taco name, because he says Happy Taco Tuesday.
Absolutely.
I love it. Yes. Where's my tacos? I'd like some tacos, Barry.
And good. We have Jesse and Lisa.
Hey, Jesse and Lisa.
And hey, wait a minute. Let's see. Barry says, Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing
at the Pink Pony Club. I'm not gonna sing the rest of the songs. We're not gonna get a strike. But anyhow, that's all it is.
I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club all together now.
Now all I'm gonna say to Breezy is, this is an inside joke for Breezy. Hey, Breezy, I'm radioactive. Whoa. Now she'll know what that's all about. She'll be like, I can't believe she brought that up. That's an inside joke for Breezy. Breezy's a family member.
Welcome in, Breezy. I like the reaction there. Oh my God.
I know. It's the equivalent
Hey,
of girls just want
Ronson.
to have fun. Okay.
Welcome in, Ronson. So glad you're here with us. We were talking about you. We were all good though. And
Uh, she thinks about that all the time. I'm radioactive. I'm radioactive. Whoa. It's okay. So I was listening to the song the first time, Radioactive. Breezy, who sings that song? Anyhow, I'm the kind of person, I'm a geek. I will actually go ahead and Google and then I read the lyrics, but I didn't realize like how bad. Oh yeah, Imagine Dragons. Thank you. So anyhow, I'm reading the lyrics going down the road, and I got made fun of by several family members because I'm going, I'm radioactive. I'm radioactive. Whoa. And the song had just released. It had just released, and I'm like, well, here's the lyrics. You don't want me to read lyrics to any song because I'll ruin it.
it'll never be the same.
It'll never be the same. And Breezy thinks about that all the time. Yeah, well, I'm sure several other people do too that were in the car when that one. I was reading the lyrics.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, anyhow, but you missed it. I sang the song. I was getting frustrated with Sir Grace. Well, not so with Sir Grace. Sir Grace is helping me. I was getting frustrated with a computer situation, and I walked away, and that's when I was singing Pink Pony Club. Like, I just need to walk away. I don't know anything about this thing, and I'm about ready just to throw it out the window, but I need to get it back to Apple because I'm trying to like have it recycled. And so, yeah, I just got mad. Whoa, Barry. Whoa.
Oh, whoa. Whoa, what path is this Talko Bout It Tuesday going down?
I hope we're bringing some smiles. You never know what we're going to talk about. I hope y'all are just laughing. Ta-da! I'll bring the jokes.
Have you noticed how quiet we clicked that little button and all of a sudden how quiet it got in here?
It did.
You see, I have this paper bag. Bi-Mart does not issue plastic bags at all. It's only the old-fashioned paper bags.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a paper bag because I went shopping today.
Yay!
I went shopping and I have a paper bag with, you remember the old metal hangers?
Exactly, Barry. Yes, I do. And I'm trying to find metal hangers where
I got 2 packs of them. They've got them on clearance at Bi-Mart right now. I think they were $4 a pack for 10.
I know this is going to sound weird, but I need like one. I need to just go down to the dry cleaners and see if I can just get one metal hanger. And the reason is I want to take a metal hanger. I have some ivy that's outside, and to bring it in for the winter, I want to take a wire hanger and get it into a circular pattern. And then where the hook is at, straighten it out and put it down into the dirt, and then put the weave the ivy around it and make a topiary out of it.
Oh.
And bring it in. So I am on the hunt for one, just one metal hanger. I know that's such a weird thing to ask for, but I thought, well, if not, then I'll just have to go through Sir Grace's fishing box and see if I can get some wire. But I have a pot and I just want to bring these ivy in and make a topiary for inside the house.
You could get a spool of I want to say baling wire.
I'm gonna have to make it super like durable though in order to do that.
Logan has a bale of it, and he would know what I'm talking about. I can't think of what it's called.
We have some in Sir Grace has some in the tackle box, so I can go get some. Believe it or not, because he makes flies for fly fishing.
Oh, Logan used to do that years ago.
Yeah, he does that. And so he'll make them for Christmas presents every now and then when, like in the winter time when there's not really a whole lot you can do.
Yeah.
And the VA prescribed all the magnifiers because it's a really intricate
Oh, it
um
is.
thing. And so yeah, so he's got all the magnifiers and so he'll sit and make flies for fly fishing. You can find a wire hanger at any thrift store. No, you can't. No, you can't.
Mm-mm.
Not even the Goodwill bins. Listen. I have been to the Goodwill bins too, and
Listen,
there's all
Linda.
kinds of weird stuff. They ain't got none of them in our thrift stores around here, and I have a lot of thrift stores.
They are getting really scarce. That's why
They
I
are.
bought 2 packages of them while I had a chance.
That's wise. That's wise. I really am thinking on going to our local dry cleaner and going, can I just buy like I'll give you $1. I just want one wire hanger. And I know sounds like a weird thing, but I have a project for it. One wire hanger.
They'd probably give it to you.
I know.
They
It's
probably
just
have some that are all bent up that they are going to throw away, and they'd probably give it to you.
I know. I need one. Although Breezy has I hope it's okay I'm sharing, but Breezy has a 3D printer. Maybe I can get her to No, I'm just teasing. It's probably too big for the 3D printer. I need a big one. She made me for my I have a pothos. It's a really interesting looking one. Breezy, what kind of pothos is that? She told me. But it's a speckled one and it's grayishy looking. It's really pretty. But she made me a chicken and you can tie your pothos around the chicken. And right now it looks like my chicken has an umbrella over her head.
Welcome in, Suburban Hillbilly.
You sent several boxes of those to the dump yesterday, and now you're just now sharing this. I need one. I would have paid for that. I just need one. Oh. It's a silver satin pothos. She's the plant guru. Breezy is. Yeah, I'm so not a plant guru, but yeah, I need one metal hanger. That's okay. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Did anybody see my shirt today?
I love that shirt.
I'm here for the tacos. Who else is here for the tacos? Maybe not spelt the same, but who's here for the tacos?
I have to tell you, last night we had breakfast burritos. It's kind of in the taco theme, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all I did was I scrambled up some eggs and put some sausage in it and some cheese and then just rolled it up in a tortilla. My bonus daughter, we had a ladies get together on Sunday. We have Queen for a Day in our family. And my mother was honored for Queen for a Day.
Oh, how special.
It was so special. So we did a taco bar and my bonus daughter makes this dip and I got to think she gave me the recipe but there's a name for it. Hang on, let me look real quick. It is off the charts. It's the best Chewy's creamy jalapeno copycat recipe. OMG. It's got, hang on, I'll tell you what's in it. There's cilantro, jalapenos, pickled jalapenos, mayonnaise, sour cream, dry ranch seasoning, garlic powder, salt, lime juice, and buttermilk in it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I put a little bit of that on my breakfast burrito last night. Hello. It took it to the next level.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
I told her, I said, man, I have a daughter that makes the best pies in the world. And then I have a bonus daughter that makes the best like sauce and like cheese balls. Let me tell you, this girl eats good. When these girls are around, this girl eats good. And I'm always like hoarding things and hiding it in my fridge before it all goes home with whoever brought it.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm enjoying it secretly. Oh, but let me tell you, that was the best breakfast burrito last night I've had in a long time. So good. And she gave me the recipe because I'm like, no, honey, I can't wait for another event. I need to keep this in my fridge. What's the recipe? So good. So good.
That sounds really, really good.
Yeah. My son and daughter are better cooks than me. Yeah. I feel that way about my daughter and my bonus daughter. And then my youngest, he made a peanut butter chocolate pie one time.
Oh, that sounds so good. Really rich, but good.
Oh, I could have eaten the whole thing by myself. And then my daughter she has to make it gluten-free.
Mhm.
But oh my gosh, the best apple pies.
Mhm.
One time she was in college and she came home and I don't no don't do this, okay, because I'm not suggesting this because it scared me when I saw it, but she put her pie in a paper bag and baked it in the oven in a paper bag. Weird. Weird. She
Very.
doesn't do it anymore, but it cooked the pie perfectly.
Wow.
I had never seen that. So don't do that because I don't want anybody catching their oven on fire because I'm still scared of this.
Yeah.
But that's how she did it. And it was such an interesting method to do it. And it was like that golden brown all the way. It was like perfect. Perfect. I've never seen anything quite like that. And I'm like, I birthed you and you come up with all these cool things. How did this? Because I don't do pies. You don't want one of my pies. Mm-mm.
Welcome in, Barbara. Thank you for being here.
And Christy loves peanut butter chocolate pie. Oh, me too. Me
Yeah,
too.
I like French silk.
Ooh. Do you make French silk pie?
I don't. I don't, but I
Mm.
like a good French silk pie.
That sounds
I make
good.
cheesecake. Once in a
Yes.
while, I'll make a homemade from scratch cheesecake. I don't do it very often, but yeah.
Mm.
I used rewards points back when Disney was actually doing rewards points.
What?
And I used my rewards points and I got a Golden Girls cheesecake cookbook. It has some of the
Ooh.
most unique recipes in there. And it's really neat. It has some fun, like quotes from the Golden Girls and
Oh.
what their favorite cheesecakes would be as the Golden Girls,
Oh, I
and
love
it's really
that.
neat. Really neat.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I bought a cookbook. We take our kids on vacation, and the first time that we took them to Tennessee, we all went to Titanic Museum, and
Mhm.
I bought a Titanic cookbook, and it was the recipes that were served actually on the ship. And it
Oh.
is so cool. And it's filled with pictures of the Titanic. And they even feature some from the movie too, like some of the pictures in it.
Mhm.
Um, oh my gosh. I it's a beautiful book and it's velvet on the front of it. It is the neatest cookbook.
Be safe, Barbara.
Yeah. Be safe. And then it looks like, oh, I guess
Christy
Rebecca.
says she doesn't have a kitchen, just an ice chest and a camp stove.
It's getting old. Are you doing a kitchen renovation? I'm just kind of curious. We went through a
Yeah.
kitchen renovation last fall and we did Jesse's here. He actually encouraged us to, excuse me, to look at IKEA kitchens.
Mhm.
We had been saving, I was talking to my bonus daughter the other day about the kitchen. We had been saving longer than we knew my bonus daughter And we knew my bonus daughter for 8 years. Like, I met her 8 years ago. And of course, then she married my son. And we were talking about the kitchen. I said, I just never thought, you know, would ever get to have a new kitchen. I mean, and so I know it was at least 2 years prior to meeting her that I had started saving for it. And it just, kitchen renovations are so daggone expensive. Oh, you're off grid. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So anyhow, Jesse was very encouraging, and Lisa, they showed me their IKEA kitchen that they, in a private, not online. And he said, Glenda, he said, I really think you could do it. And so we got real serious about it. But IKEA estimated that we would have the kitchen renovation done within 2 to 4 weeks. And it took us about 3 months. And I know I was done. Like, I wanted to be able to cook. I got sick of eating out. I got sick of, I had a microwave. So we were able to microwave things. And I got tired of those simple microwave things. I'm like, I just want my kitchen so I could cook. So we went without that for a while, but now I love the kitchen. I can get in there and cook, and I've got stuff to, room to spread out now. I don't know, a man must have designed my kitchen because I couldn't open up my stove and my dishwasher at the same time. They kept hitting each other. In fact, on one of my stoves, I had a permanent like scratch mark from the dishwasher going up and down and rubbing on it. Cause it's like the stove was like this, the dishwasher was like that, and you couldn't.
You should see Ronson's kitchen in his apartment. It's one of those long tunnel kitchens. So he's got like this island that has the counter, the sink, and a little tiny skinny counter, and it's got cupboards underneath and the dishwasher.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this little skinny one butt lane and the refrigerator right in front of the dishwasher. So you cannot have the dishwasher and the refrigerator open at the same time. You got about that much clearance for the dishwasher between the refrigerator and the dishwasher door.
Yeah.
And then a little tiny skinny cupboard where all your drawers are for your silverware and lids and whatever else. And then the stove kind of across from the sink and counter.
Yeah.
And a little skinny counter between the wall and the stove.
Who designs that?
Like area that you walk past the island and walk straight into where the pantry is.
Decides
that. And then
somebody who doesn't know how to run a kitchen.
Above the bar where the sink is, they put cupboards for your plates and stuff. But the cupboard doors, they're like this, and they open outward. So you're leaning over the sink or over the countertop, and you got to reach around the counter or the cupboard door to get into the cupboard.
Obviously, somebody who doesn't know how a kitchen functions designed that.
A man,
typically. I mean, although there are some women, so I'm not going to say it's all men. There are some women who don't know how to work a kitchen. Yeah, I lived with that for about 10 years. No, a little bit longer than that. And I had it. And Jesse and Lisa came over and they got to see my frustrations in person in my kitchen because I showed them. Like, I was fed up. Things were falling out. Like, there was no cabinet space. And I had downsized like quite a bit. And then I was just embarrassed because, things just kept falling. I'm like, this is just insane. And so I'm grateful to Jesse and Lisa for both sharing me the IKEA thing, because then now it's in our budget. And I was willing to put in the work to do it. And then Sir Grace helped. And then I did hire a handyman, a friend of ours. And he does other jobs too. And I said, I'm hiring you not to do the job by yourself. I'm hiring you. I want your full rate price as if you were doing it by yourself, but I want you to teach me. I want these skills, like
Mhm.
to put up like backsplash, and I want the skills to tear out drywall, and I want the skill. I mean, I want the skills. So I hired him
Mhm.
to do that. And I can honestly say that I built every single cabinet because it comes on a pallet. I built every single cabinet by myself. Sir Grace and him, the hardest part to an IKEA kitchen is putting the track system up. And I bought a really nice, I had it in the kitchen budget. I bought a really nice level, a laser level. So they
Mhm.
were able to get that done. That's the hardest part. And then after that, we just put the cabinets up and put them together, make sure that they were level. I mean, it turned out really nice, and we came in under budget, even using like even with what I was estimated for it to be done. And it's worth at least 3 times the amount, and we didn't pay
Mhm.
that. That was like the best thing, but I was done. When that kitchen renovation, when we did the last thing, I stepped back and I went, oh my gosh. I was impressed, but I was just tired.
Oh, I bet.
I was tired.
I
But
bet.
it was, I mean, but it turned out nice. And part of it being so long is we were waiting on Lowe's, to be honest. That's who did our countertops. We were waiting on them. So we had a little bit of a wait period, which I knew was going to happen. I wasn't about to install the countertops. I heard that out.
Yeah.
but but no, anyhow. So, but I understand being without a kitchen. It was Christy, but you're off grid, and I think that's really
Welcome
cool.
in, Lynn.
8.4 acres. Ah, Aunt Lynn. Hey, Aunt Lynn. I'm glad you're here. She
Ooh,
said, I'm eating and listening. Well, enjoy
what are we
dinner.
eating? Hopefully it's tacos.
I know.
It is Tuesday.
I know. I may have to have another one of those breakfast burritos later on. That
I'm
was so
getting
good.
hungry. Getting really hungry.
Go get a snack. I'm not. We took our youngest to Texas Roadhouse. He came over. Today was his birthday,
Oh.
and so we took him to Texas Roadhouse. Him and little Miss, his daughter, my grandbaby, and it was so cute. Was sitting with her eating. She was trying to eat the corn, and the waitress forgot to bring a spoon.
Oh no.
So corn's flying everywhere, and then I had mashed. I order a kids meal because I can't like they're. I had to go with something small, and so she thought it was cute that her Gigi had a small plate too, and so she was taste testing my stuff, and we're sharing like whatever you want, baby girl, you can have whatever. Ooh, no, that sounds good. She said the key word, the
Ooh.
first one, the
Oh,
first one.
that sounds good.
Now I
Sounds
got
good.
bacon in the fridge, and I've got tomatoes out in the garden. Maybe that's
Speaking
what
of
I'm gonna
baby
make.
girl,
Yeah.
give me just a split second and I will show you that portable high chair. I have it right over here.
Oh yes, I need to see that. I need to
Yes,
see that.
please.
A
Right
bacon to Okay. Bacon tomato sandwich sounds absolutely divine. It sounds so good. We've got yellow tomatoes right now, and I think there's a couple of them that are ready to be picked out there.
now. Please excuse it. It's not been through the wash and it's been in storage, so it is
Oh,
kind of dirty.
it's okay. I need an idea on how to do this anyhow.
I
So,
don't have any littles to use it for, but I had this for Ronson. This was his, and he's 34 now. So, and it was in the thrift store. So who knows how old this actually is? So let me
yeah, make yourself big.
go to this here. Okay. So this is the top. This is what
Okay.
sits over the back of the chair. And it's a reversible fabric,
Oh, I
is
love
what they
that.
used. It's got little teddy bears on it. Then this is the piece that you bring up
Uh-huh.
between the baby's
Legs.
between the baby's legs,
Yep.
and it goes around them.
Yep.
Straps go around them and around the behind the chair and ties.
Okay, so I gotta write that back down. I've lost my paper. I'm gonna get my pen now because I'm gonna look that up. I think I could make that.
This is the other end. And you could make this piece here longer to accommodate a larger, like a toddler. And then when they're a baby, you could just fold this down to accommodate their size. And make the straps longer to accommodate different sized chairs.
It kind of reminds me of a chair, like a chair diaper. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're holding your baby in, and yeah, I wrote that down. I'm gonna see if I can find it. So I sew, and I'm trying to come up with some things that are unique and different. That'd be a nice little thing to throw in a diaper bag if
And
they're out and about and they don't have a high chair somewhere.
yeah, the only seams are right here and right here. That's the only seam. The rest are just hems
Yeah.
and binding to finish the edges.
I like
That's
that it's
all it is.
quilted.
I mean, it is quilted, yes, but
I
I
like
think
that. I actually really like that. That would make it really nice and soft on the baby. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. What's really nice is you can just bring your straps in. You just fold this all up here, fold it all up, and tuck it all inside itself. And then
yeah, and then roll it up and put it in the diaper bag.
And that's how compact it is.
You could even make that where it ties, like you can
could
tie
put
it.
snap or Velcro
Yeah.
on it to
Yeah.
hold it shut.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking.
But
Make that.
I
You can
think
make that.
was,
You could roll it the other way and make it smaller,
yeah,
longwise, and then tie it so that way it can fit in any diaper.
it's
No.
all
Fold
tucked
it back.
inside itself right
Right.
now. Tucked
Yep.
inside itself. And then what you could do even is add a tie, a couple
Yep.
ties,
Yeah.
and then just roll it right up and make it even more compact.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
And
like
then
that.
tie it.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's such a good idea.
I've had this since before Ronson was born. And I think it's just pre-quilted fabric and then binding added to it. I seriously think that's all it is. But you could easily quilt it yourself and use your own fabrics.
That's what I would do.
You know?
That's what I would do and make my own because I have a lot of fabric and I have a lot of little baby fabric too. What you can't see is there's a little closet here and I installed a shelving system and I may have gone shopping at Joann's just before it closed. May have bought too much fabric.
I'll tell you, this little portable high chair is a lifesaver when you're out and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I'm hungry. The baby's hungry. If you've got a toddler and they don't have booster seats and they don't have the little high chairs for them and you want to contain that child, slip it over the back of that chair, tie them in. They're not going anywhere.
Right.
They can't reach around the chair and untie themselves.
Well, they get to that stinker age.
Well, they do, but depending on how you tie it and how big that chair is, their arms are only so long.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're going to contain them, and they're not going to be able to untie themselves faster than what you can get to the tie and retie them or control them yourself. Right. You'll get to them before they can undo it. Usually.
Yeah. No, I think it would be something worth making. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. And I wrote it down because I'm gonna see if I can find it maybe on Pinterest
Mm-hmm.
or sometimes you can find patterns on Etsy.
I will
You know
try
what I
to
mean?
measure this for you
Yeah.
and give you the dimensions on it.
I'd like that. Yeah, and because I wrote it down. I'll say, there's so many free patterns out there. I made a mm, I hope we're not having a certain lurker, but it would be my bonus daughter. But
Ah,
I made some things already, and I'm hoping that
hey Scott,
she'll
I
like
didn't see
them.
you sneak in.
Yeah, I saw him. I said, "Hey, big bro." I
Oh,
talked to him earlier today. But yeah, so I'm trying to think of creative things to make the new little one. Um we have a baby shower coming up, so I'm trying to get creative. Oh. Yeah, that redhead and that little toddler age, they become little stinkers. Yeah, that's how my oldest is right now. Although I love the toddler phase. A lot of parents go, "Oh, it's the terrible twos, the testing threes," and I'm like, that's when you're learning about the world, and
exactly.
that's when their
Oh,
formative years are, and you want to encourage, you know what I mean, and maybe like redirect. And I don't know, my little miss, she's 3, and I mean, one, that's flown, but 2, I mean, into everything. But that's when you're curious about the world and how things
that's
work. And
that's the stage that my 13 little merry mischief makers are at.
well, now I'm only having to deal with one, not 13.
Mm.
So,
Yes, yeah,
you
I've
know,
got 13 merry mischief makers, and they're making the best of every little waking moment. Trust
oh,
me.
oh no, it's for me just having the one. And there is some hard things, like she wanted to go to the farm, and I didn't have a special conceal, on my hip.
Mm-hmm.
We have a mountain lion, which is not normal in our area, but we spotted it on camera in my neighbor's house. So little miss is not allowed to go unless someone's
Pack.
got something on her hip, you know. So the other day I didn't have my hip friend. I'm gonna say it like that. And that was hard to explain that to her. You know what I mean? It was, I'm sorry. You're
There's
just
good
not.
kitties and bad kitties, and the bad kitty was roaming.
Yes, the big bad kitty. And until it's trapped, which we've notified the authorities that need to be notified. Um until that's taken care of, not allowed to go to the farm without me, because there's part of it, like, there's a field, so they're growing corn, or not corn, they're growing soy this year.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a lot of weeds that are too tall, and I can't see everything. So I won't let her walk up there. And then once you get up on the farm, you're fine. But it's that in between that I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
you're not going up there without me.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So anyhow, but I do like that curiosity phase, though. And one of the things I noticed was, I had told her mom, I said, she, like, whenever she goes to feed my chickens, so she is doing it exactly the way I do it. She doesn't like take the scooper and just go slowly into it. She jabs it down it, which is how I do it to get like the max on the scooper. It's a bit pretty big
Mm-hmm.
scooper. But I'll just kind of go hard on it. And she does it. She jabs that down in there just like I do. And I went back and I saw it on one of the videos that I took, and I went, "Oh my gosh, she is mimicking." She's,
Yeah.
and I love that.
That's why we have to be so incredibly careful what we say, what we do,
Mhm.
um, when we're around
Everything.
children,
Yeah.
because they will pick up everything that we say and do.
Yeah, yeah. And then
And
she took the little scooper, and which is what I do too. And I thought it was so cute. She took the scooper around to each of the little hens, and she goes, "He tickle. I'm like,
That's so
oh,
precious.
she is. My son today said, no, she can be a little stinker. I said, no, she's perfect in every way. No, she can be a little stinker. I'm like, no, she can't. You and I are not on the same page. You are the stinker. She's little Miss Perfect.
Well, my little mischief makers, I tell you, human babies and fur babies
Mm-hmm.
are exactly the same in that they, stupid elm seed bugs. Ugh. Anyway, um, they explore their world with their mouth. That's how they learn. And um, my little mischief makers are definitely exploring the world with their mouth. And this is my brand new computer cord.
Oh no.
Yeah, all up and down it. And so I've been trying to find, hi,
Howdy.
Logan's home.
Hi, Logan.
And
They let us out early.
I finally, when I discovered that, I bought, what did I do with it? I just had it here. I don't know. Oh, here it is. You know that when back in the 70s, at least, maybe before, probably before, maybe not after, they used, like, for thumb suckers, they used bitter apple.
Oh yeah.
They'd
Yeah.
paint the thumb, and so that if the child put the thumb in their mouth, it would be really super bitter.
Yeah.
Well, now they're also doing that on little coin cell batteries and such, so that children won't put the batteries in their mouth, or if they do, it's so bitter they'll spit it out.
Right.
Well, I bought this. It's no chew bitter spray
Oh
for
yeah, yeah, yeah.
pets. I thought, oh, okay, we've got this figured out. We're going to spray all the cords. We're going to make sure that these these kittens stop chewing on cords. I literally just sprayed the cord, and Emmy, it was either Emmy or Minnie, was laying on the bed and had just been chewing on the end of the cord, my charging cord, and I took it from her and I sprayed it down real good. And I said, let's see how you like it now. So I put it back down and she went right after it and didn't even faze her.
Oh my gosh. She kept trying to eat on.
And she just licked it, chewed on it, looked up at me like, what was that supposed to do?
Oh my
And
gosh.
I'm thinking, are you kidding me?
Well, Breezy made a comment, and she has bunnies. She says Small Pet Select makes a special cord protector for rabbits. It's perfect for cats. Rabbits are crazy chewers, and they are, because I've seen her little rabbits. That might be something to look into.
I bought this cord protector, and I thought, well, I got two different sizes to accommodate two different kinds of cord.
Yeah.
Or sizes of cord, I mean. And then I got it here and got to looking at it. I haven't opened up the inner packaging yet. I got 25 feet of both sizes. One's a 1/4 inch and one's 1/2 inch. And it's a sleeve that'll go down, and then you cut it off for whatever size.
That's probably the same thing Breezy's talking about. Is that the same thing, Breezy?
The problem is, this isn't the kind that's like split down the middle and you put over your cord. This is the kind you have to feed your cord through. So if you've already got, like, where'd my charger cord go? Here it is. If you've already got an end on it, like this,
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
it's not going to go through there.
No, it's
This
not.
is designed for when you've got just the cord, you can feed it through and then you heat shrink it and then you can put the end on. And I didn't know that when I bought it. So now I've got 50 feet of cord protector for a cord that doesn't have an end on it.
Let's see, I'm looking it up on Small Pet Select to see if I can find it. My boys would chew through that. The ones I'm talking about, you twist to undo. So there's a twisting one. Breezy, if you could text me. Like, I'm on it, I think, but I can't. It wants to give me a coupon. I don't want the coupon. I want to get out of this.
Ronson can help me find it. And I'm sure I probably came across the
I'll put it in the private
the right
chat.
thing, and I just grabbed the wrong thing, because I do 90% of my stuff late at night when I'm sitting on the edge of the bed trying to stay awake because I've not had time during the day to do all the other stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Breezy, go ahead and text that to me so I can get that onto Karma. So that way we've got a direct link to her. So maybe she could look at and see if that might be something that would help with her cats. Because her bunnies she's got some really cute bunnies. I mean, and she's got guinea pigs too. And so she really has to proof the house. And I hope it's okay I shared that, Breezy. But anyhow, so she's got some experience with bunnies. Yeah. That chew.
I've had no problems in the past with kittens and cats. I've been able to train them without a problem, but not these little mischief makers. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They've been a challenge to train.
Yeah.
But it's been fun. It's just been a real challenge.
Yeah, they're in that interesting phase.
Yeah. Yeah, they're between 3 and 4 months old now already.
Oh my gosh, that's flown. That is flown. 3 to 4 months old? Yeah. My goodness, that is flown.
3 of them were born March 27th. 4 of them were born April 3rd. And 6 of them were born April 18th. So, and I do have one person, I happened to see her comment on Nextdoor that she's looking for a female kitten. So I am in communication with her. So.
Oh, awesome.
And I have an appointment on this Thursday for 2 of the boys. To get the
snip, snip.
And then on the 24th for 1 of the boys. That leaves 1 boy and 9 girls of the babies, plus the 3 moms and 1 other daughter. So, anyway. Wow. And I just have to say thank you so much, so very much to, and I won't name names, but I have my very first monthly supporter on Buy Me a Coffee. And I just want to say thank you so very much. That monthly support for this month will pay for the extra pain shot for 2 of the boys. And in future months, it will either pay for the extra pain shots, or it will at least come close to buying 1 bag of cat litter, which we go through a lot of cat litter. And I just want to say thank you so very much for that support. It's truly,
it's amazing. Yeah. And over here, if you'd like to buy her coffee, take your phone out like this and QR code it, and it'll take you right to the link, and then you can help support her and buy her a coffee.
It would be truly appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah. It's super easy to take it to the link too.
We're going to take care of the kitties one way or another. It just really, really helps a lot. It's expensive,
Yeah,
very expensive when
for
you have
sure.
this many, totally, completely unplanned to have
Mm-hmm.
this many. It started out with just 9 kittens and their mom, and exploded to 29,
Mm-mm-mm.
including my 6. So,
Mm-hmm. And if you know somebody who would like a kitty cat, please reach out to Karma. She's got some kitty cats that need to be homed into good homes. We want good
yeah.
homes for these babies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, oh, that's really cool, Logan. He's been working in Cat Alley cutting weeds all day, and he got to pet their serval cat.
Oh, that's
That is so
amazing.
cool.
Oh.
That is really cool. For those
Oh.
who don't know, Logan works at a local private um, zoo and farm. So,
I think that's awesome.
you
I'm
know,
sending over that link to you right now. She sent it to
oh,
me, and what she said, hang on, let me read it. What she said. Um, she said apple stuff won't always work. Oh, the apples. She tried it with the apple spray with her bunnies, and it doesn't always work. She said cats are different, but she said she believes that these core protectors would work in your position. And so I private texted it to you, but let me make this bigger. So they split apart.
yeah, that's what I thought I was getting. And
That's the
Logan.
link to it. That's what she uses
Okay.
for her bunnies.
Okay.
So I sent that to you, but just so that way we had to follow up. And it looks like this particular kind can hold 4 cords in it, and it'll wrap around one. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Breezy. I
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Christy, I personally have 6 cats, and then because of the rescues, it exploded to 29. There was a 30th one, and he sadly passed away at 4 weeks old. So,
Yeah. Well, now, Logan, we have a mountain lion. If you guys need a mountain lion, we have one running around and not supposed to be here. Showed up on camera. Might need to be rehomed to a zoo. I don't know. Like, I don't know if anybody's ever seen Tiger King, but during, like our 2020 movie for Netflix, when we were all just kind of like chilling and watching movies and
that's
series,
cool, Christy. That is really neat.
one of the characters in Tiger King, kind of towards the end, had a zoo here. And now I'm not saying anything about Logan Zoo. Please don't take it. I'm talking just this guy in our area um, got in trouble with the law, did not have the permits needed for this, had threatened to release the animals into our town. And it makes me wonder if this mountain lion came from
Mm,
that. It's been closed for quite some time, but this guy actually was featured on Tiger King. So, yeah, kind of one of those. It's one of
yeah.
those situations. So I don't know why we have a mountain lion in our area, because they're not native in our area.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, you have an empty enclosure, Logan. Well, the proper authorities have been notified, and we're all watching our animals and our little kids right now.
Yeah.
So
That's a
yeah,
sad situation.
it is. And we have a couple of farm cats I'm on the hunt for, trying to find.
Mm. And you know what's really
Yeah.
sad about it is not the animal's fault.
Mm-mm.
It's not, the animal is simply trying to live and
Absolutely.
doing what comes natural.
Right. And used to its natural instincts and where it's supposed to be at.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
and humanity has encroached upon animals' territory.
Mm-hmm.
and then we blame the animal.
Nope. No. Yeah. I see. I don't with this situation. It makes me wonder if it came from this bad player that had threatened it. And I don't know if he ever did release. I can't say for sure, but he had threatened it. I mean, like he was so I had a different word. I don't know if I can say it. But anyhow, he was so angry, I'll say it that way, about it. So, but he did get shut down. They did rehome. So a lot of zoos ended up with the animals and good homes, you know, good for education.
Yeah.
Zoos that have permits to be a zoo, that not necessarily like the big ones in the cities. Some like what Logan works for too ended up with
Yeah.
them. But yeah, it was a pretty interesting time frame. My other rabbit refuses to let his feet touch anything that is not carpet. I didn't know that. That's pretty funny.
Well, hey, you know what? We're an hour into this, and we actually have 13 people
Oh,
in.
wonderful.
Yeah, so I asked earlier if anybody liked this T-shirt. You know, because this is Taco Bout It Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just here for the taco, but I'm here for the TALKO.
I'm here for the TALKO. This is like my time to talk to people too. So I'm in it for the taco too.
And I'm just wondering if anybody else would kind of like to have one of these T-shirts.
I
Is there
think.
anybody here that would like to have one? You would?
I know I would. I know I would.
Okay. Um, is there anybody in chat that might kind of like to have a T-shirt?
Oh,
Because
we haven't done a
I
giveaway yet, have
yeah,
we?
no, we're halfway through the month. We're halfway through the show. We've got we dropped down to 12 now, but we haven't.
Uh-oh. Somebody didn't want the taco shirt.
I know. I mean,
Means each and every single one of you guys might have a better chance.
I have 3
Oh my goodness.
to give away.
Oh my
Different
gosh.
sizes. I had one that I bought, and then my incredibly generous son, Ronson, bought 2 other sizes to give away.
Oh,
So,
thank you, Ronson.
yeah, I am going to use Nightbot's giveaway tool, which means I have to. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Oh, there they go. There's the comments were a little bit delayed. That's okay. I see. Yes, I want the real
Okay,
taco.
well, we're going to do a keyword. Let's see. Go next.
Oh, BNS Odyssey. Hello. I'm thinking this is Beth.
We're
So,
going to
hey,
put in.
hey.
Let's do this one here. Keyword taco, but it's TALKO.
Okay, so is it the exclamation first?
Exclamation TALKO. Taco, just like the show.
Now I can only put it in my chats, so it'll come up on the screen. Now, if it hits on me, I want you to redraw, okay? But that is what you type out. It's showing up. I don't have a chat where I can put it through both channels. So I'm not entering that. If I do, I'm gonna request that it gets redrawn. You might even be able to take me out if you can. But type in the word exclamation taco if you want to be entered in. Crochet, I forgot to throw some. Sorry, y'all. I'm crocheting and forgot to throw y'all some flowers. Oh, that's okay. I'm glad you're here. Beth crocheted this beautiful blanket that I passed on to a sweet little baby. And oh, it was just gorgeous. It was round, and you could just like roll the baby up like a taco. It was cute, and a little hat to go with it. So the baby looked like a little taco.
Oh,
It was cute.
cute.
Speaking of tacos, but it was beautifully made, and I won that.
How fun.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am trying to get this to work. Okay, I got the first one collected. They should start coming in now.
Good, 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 good. Just make sure, I think in the settings you can take me out. It's somewhere in there. I saw it one time. I might ask you to take me out because I don't want to win this. I want somebody else to win it.
Okay.
I just wanted to give the example so that way you might be able to highlight mine too. Highlight my comment on Restream, so that way people can see it.
Okay. Let me find you. There we go.
All right.
Okay, there we go. There's 2 come in.
Good, good, good.
I think it'll finally start collecting. It's going really, really slow.
Yeah, it's okay. We're going to give it some time. Jessie just dropped in, and Rebecca is in, and Christy has put hers in, and Beth has put hers in.
So far, it's incredibly.
We'll just give it a minute. Just keep putting it in there.
For some reason, it's only picking up Rebecca and Jessie.
I'm wondering if it's because, okay, so I know what the issue is. So I want everybody to go over to Lewis Acre Farm. Don't do it on the Grayson Fireside because I'm not doing
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Everybody hop out of Grayson Fire, go over to Lewis Acre Farm, and then do exclamation taco and sit there too, because there's gonna be more than just one. Lisa, you too, hon, go over to Lewis Acre Farm -Karma. And let me just drop the link in my channel so that way we catch everybody.
I forgot about that.
That's okay.
I'm going to have to plan ahead next time. I meant to do that.
That's okay.
Plan ahead next time and use a different picker.
That's okay. For right now, I dropped the link in my channel. Go over, click on that, and that'll take you right over. All right. Lisa's in. It should have gone up.
All right. I got 3 now.
All right. And let me see who else in here. Beth, go over to the link. Christy, go over. Breezy, you too. One job.
I know.
We'll find a different comment picker. We'll find a different one. This isn't over.
I have other ones that I've used in the past, and okay, now we've got 4.
Yep, I see Christy's on your channel, and so she's done it over there. Good job. Good job. Let's see. Oops.
We might have to wait a little bit if you haven't subscribed to me before, because I do have it set for 5 minutes.
Okay.
So, but that's okay. What have you got to give away today while we're?
Well, you've got the link. Mm-hmm. So I am going to give away an elderberry syrup kit. So it's really good to make your own elderberry syrups. You just need an Instapot, and it gives you all the instructions. If you don't have an Instapot, you can still make it. And you just follow a different set of instructions. But I make this elderberry syrup for Sir Grace and I every winter. And we just use it as an immune supporting type thing to help when like the cold and flu is going through. And it makes 2-pint jars is what it makes. You have to have your own honey. I recommend local honey. Christy, let's see here. I don't. Yes, you're good, Christy. You're in.
I have Breezy, Christy, Lisa, Jessie, and Rebecca. Those are the only ones that have made it over there so far.
Mhm.
But it could be, if you've not subscribed to my channel yet, that could be what it is. I don't know.
We'll give it a second. So
Yeah.
anyhow, it's from a company called the Elderberry Company. You have to use your own local honey, so it doesn't come with the honey, but to sweeten it if you want it sweetened. But yeah, I take 1 pint and I'll put it in the freezer, and then Sir Grace and I will work on 1 pint and then it will, go through it all and then pull the other one out, and it lasts a good while. And the instructions are all on it, and it tastes good too. So yeah, definitely. That's what I'm going to give. And then you can also make, if you buy gelatin powder, you can also make little elderberry gummies too with it too. I only have honey from Kentucky. You recommend that I only use honey from Texas. My recommendation is to use honey that's local to you because you want to get the benefits. I mean, any honey is going to be good, but you're going to get, because the way that the bees work, they go out and they get the local pollen to you. You're getting the benefits of the pollen. Now, I'm not going to say honey from Kentucky is bad, because I got some honey from Kentucky and I got some honey from Tennessee, and I love all of my honeys. But when I make elderberry syrup, I want the local ones, and you want to let your mixture cool all the way down too, because you want the full benefit of the honey locally to you, because it's going to help you out with allergies too. My grandfather used to call elderberry syrup cough berry syrup because it helped her cough. It's amazing stuff. I grow aronia berries as well, and I freeze dry them. So when I make this elderberry syrup, I add some aronia berries to it because they're high in vitamin C. And it just kind of gives that extra punch, keep you healthy through the winter time, and it works. And if we feel like we're getting a little bit of a cold or maybe like allergy problems, little elderberry syrup goes on its own way. But it's not going to cure anything, but it's just a good one. The best honey is from Oregon, so I went ahead and married it. She is a good one. She is a very good one. I have Alabama honey, but need some Tennessee honey now. I got some. Maybe next time I'll bring it up and I'll share it. There's a story behind the honey, and it's only a certain kind of flower that is found in this part of Tennessee, and it's supposed to have extra benefits to it. I like it in my tea, so I use it. Listen, I love me some local or small town honey, much better than I was going to say different areas. I like supporting local and small businesses. I'd even buy some Idaho honey too. I love the honey.
I really like that honey from the honey store.
It's a good price too.
It's incredibly good.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth it to us to drive from Caldwell to New Plymouth or Fruitland, whichever one it is. I can't ever remember. They're right there together. And let's see, we've got 7 entries now. Awesome. We have BNS Odyssey, Megan, Breezy, Christy, Lisa, Jessie, and Rebecca.
And this is going to be for the shirt.
This is for the shirts, and we'll do 3 draws on that. There is a medium, extra large, and a 3X.
Chrissy, if you're having horrible allergies, it's not going to hurt you to try it, but take a teaspoon of local honey, and just you know, eat it every day. A lot of people say that that works to help with allergies. You could try it and see if it works. As long as you're not allergic to honey, that's like the big thing. But I know a lot of people who do that with terrible allergies and it works. I do too. I mean, like when mine are really going, I'll just kind of, but I don't have an allergy to honey. So I don't recommend it if you've got an allergy. Yeah, it does taste different depending on the pollen source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have 13 in chat and 7 entries.
Jesse.
Oh, geez, Jesse.
The Holy Store is what we're going to call it.
Yeah.
HOLY.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I have tricked people into that Holy Store before. Long time ago. Long time ago.
Ronson.
I'm not sure that's honey what they're looking for, but it would, or that it would help the. So that's the disclaimer right there from Ronson. I'm not sure that's the honey I'm looking for, or that it would help the allergies, but it might help other things. Okay, but we will just not talk about that one. You do your own research because we are not medical providers and we are not giving medical advice, but I can neither confirm nor deny that it would help with other things. Okay.
Right.
That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. I notice the ice when I'm mowing near the cedar trees. My allergies act up. Yeah. Yeah. So you might be allergic to cedar. It's funny because I've got weird allergies myself. I'm allergic to so many of the trees and the grasses in our area, like horribly. But I'm not allergic to, and I'm going to start knocking on the wood, poison ivy, poison oak, or poison sumac. I'm not allergic to it. I walked barefooted through it, and I'm still knocking on that wood, and I walked barefooted through all of it. And I have a poison sumac story that's not for today, but I'm not allergic to it. I can say that. Spell check is driving you nuts. I hear you. Don't worry about it.
I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and do the first drawing while we wait to see if anybody else is going to join. We have 7 entries. There's 13 in chat. So there's still room for 6 more people.
All right.
To get in on the other 2 t-shirts. Let's see who's going to win the first one. And what I need you to do is in chat, tell me which size you want. We have medium, extra large, and 3X. So let's see.
Who's it going to be? Oh, Breezy.
Very good. All right. Breezy, which size do you want?
I think I can guess that one.
And then I will need you to email me also with your address.
Or Breezy, do you want it to come to my P.O. box? That's an option. That's a family member. So either or.
Either way, just with an address is what I need. Just where to send it. And
I bet I can guess. I think I can guess the size on that one. I'll wait to confirm. And there's a little bit of a delay. So we'll give it a second. Let's see here. Your connection is lagging. I wonder if that's from all the thunderstorms.
It could
going through. Because we're getting a lot. I know we're getting them through our area too. Hops and horseradish is for Logan. Not allergic to hops or horseradish, or highly allergic to hops and horseradish?
Horseradish, he breaks out in a rash, and hops, he gets really stuffy if he goes around the hops fields.
Oh, man.
And they grow a lot of hops in the Wilder, Homedale area.
Oh, my goodness. My mom was allergic to horseradish. I know a lot of people who are allergic to horseradish. Okay. Do you want to go ahead and draw the next one?
Yeah.
I texted Breezy, so.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's see who wins the second T-shirt. BNS.
Ah!
Okay. Um,
And I'm getting the message real quick. Medium is what she said.
okay,
Breezy
then
said.
we have an extra large and a large. Which size? I mean, 3X. Extra large and a 3X remaining. Which size would you like?
And she said to use my P.O. box.
Okay.
So I'll send that to you. Oh,
Oh,
stepped
okay.
outside. Stepped outside. No problem.
Not a problem at all. Extra
Okay,
large.
she said
Okay.
extra large.
This last
Okay.
roll is for a size 3X. And the last, oh, and I need you to email me, BNS Odyssey. I need you to email me with your mailing address where you want me to send it. And the 3X goes to Megan. I think I know how to get that to you.
All right. Congratulations.
So you can just go ahead and give Megan her shirt. It'll make a nice night shirt for her. Unless she has someone that she wants to give it to. Okay, so now let's go back and do another giveaway. Keyword. And what do you want your keyword to be?
Let's do syrup. SYRUP.
Okay.
Oh, there's a discrepancy. Ronson said, yeah, Ronson said you drew Christy Betts and then Megan. You clicked it twice. And I see it.
The only name I saw come up was Megan, but if Christy Betts came up first, then yes, it would be Christy.
Yeah,
I see that it did come up Christy. I apologize. The only one I saw come up was Megan. So yes, it is Christy. That's the first name in chat. I apologize, Megan. I will make it up to you. So Christy, please email me with your mailing address and we will get that shirt out to you.
And so if you could put up my email, whoever the winner is, I put it in my chat. If you could highlight that so people can have my email. Yeah, Christy was first. It showed up on screen, yeah. Ronson. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, we got that figured out. I apologize for that. I just went with what showed up on the screen. And unfortunately, it didn't show up correctly.
One job, Karma.
Jesse.
One job.
Jesse.
Not like you've never made a mistake.
Fault.
No, Jesse's never made a mistake. Never.
On my side, on the giveaway side, it only showed Megan. But in chat, it does show Christy, you were the winner. So please do email me.
Yep.
I'm going to make it up to Megan.
Yep. Megan's covered.
So
Megan's covered.
Yeah. Megan lives right here.
Awesome.
In town. So I can make it up to her anytime. Don't worry about it, Christy. I just need your mailing address. And
I wrote it down for you too. I took notes. I've been keeping track for you, Karma, if you need that back.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I only have one entry for the syrup. coming in. Does nobody
No.
want the elderberry syrup?
It will
It's
be shipped
hashtag-
directly from the company, and you have to make the syrup. So it's one that you put in your Instapot. You're going to add water to it. Let it cool all the way down, and then you add honey to sweeten it up. So it's one that you make. So it will not come pre-made. The company does sell some that are pre-made, but I'm going to send the ones
Here we
to,
go.
thank you,
That might-
Rebecca. The ones that you make the kit, you make it yourself. So that way, if you want to hold on to it till the fall or the winter, there we go. It's coming through. Then you can make it when you're ready for it. I know a lot of people may not need it right now. Maybe they want it for the fall, or maybe they want it for the winter. So that way it's not sitting on the shelf. Because if I sent one that was already made, you've got to use that up right away.
It should be
So,
on the screen, Christy.
yep.
Hashtag. It's exclamation syrup.
Syrup. And make sure that you're on Karma's page. And I don't see anybody in
They're
my
coming
chat
in.
that's doing it.
I have
Good.
BNS. Okay, we have Rebecca, Megan, Breezy, Logan, BNS, Jesse, Lisa, Ronson. We have 8 entries so far.
So yes, syrup and bacon. That's what Jesse wants. Syrup and bacon. Well, I'll find something out there. Oh, now we're getting the thunderstorm. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
Christy, if you are on my channel, then you put in exclamation syrup. It's up here on the screen. It's where it says Rebecca Touched by Yarn. It says exclamation syrup. That's what you type in to enter for the elderberry.
I agree with you, Beth. Sometimes we're foggy at times.
Yeah.
It happens.
I've been that way all day.
It's all good. It's all good. And let's see here.
There, no space after the exclamation.
Yeah, put it all together. Let's see here.
Oh, we have 14 in here. If you'd like to be entered to win the elderberry syrup kit, then put exclamation syrup, no spaces.
And I will order this as soon as it's over. And so it'll just be up to the company to have that shipped out directly to you. Aww.
Bubba says hi, everybody. How you doing, everybody? I'm Bubba.
Let's see. I'm wondering where they ship this to. I didn't check.
I knew I'd get at least one kitten to show you.
Okay. So it's for the US only because I'm going to be using the company. We ship all products in the US. So it'll be in the US.
Okay, we have 9 entries. There are 14 in chat.
Okay.
Oh, Christy, he is gorgeous. He's got a black tail that has a little tiny thin white ring around it. Lisa, his name is Bubba because he is just a chunky, chubby, laid back, easygoing. He just fits the hillbilly stereotype. His name's Bubba.
I have a cousin named Bubba. And he comes on. He's got some missing teeth. Some are here and some are there. And he plays the guitar. And
you know, Scarface actually would be a cute name for him, but his name's Bubba Floyd. And you know, Floyd means gray.
Mm.
and it just fits. He's just a Bubba. Bubba just fits his personality.
Tony Montana, aka Scarface. I need to have. I've had Bubba on my channel though. The human Bubba. My cousin plays this character, and oh my gosh, he's so funny.
His twin sister is marked just like him, except for her tail is solid black, and then she's got a little. I like to call it like a fascinator. You know, in the like the 20s and 30s, they wore fascinators, just a little.
Oh, honey, they do at the Kentucky Derby. That's a thing in my area.
Right. Just fascinator was just a little, like held on by a comb or a hat pin. And it was just one little tiny piece of a head covering. Well, she's got a little black patch right here with a little dot above it.
It's her fascinator. They're a big thing in this area. I know exactly what they are. A lot of women wear them to the Derby.
Mm-hmm.
I wear mine out in garden because that's the first day that we can put our summer crops in the ground.
Oh, fun.
I don't do the Derby. I do the garden while the run for the roses is going on.
Do we have anybody else wanting in on this elderberry syrup kit? I got 9 entries.
I say roll it.
Okay, let's do this thing.
Who's going to win?
All right, Jessie.
All right.
There you go.
Congratulations, Jessie. I will get that in the mail. I have your address, so you don't have to email. Hey, Jordan.
Welcome
thanks for
in.
being here. Yeah, so you want to put that up on so that way everybody can see that on both of the channels? Who won?
I don't know how I can do that. It should come through.
Well, it's not coming through on my channel. If you just click on it, there we go.
Okay.
There we go. Congratulations, Jessie. So I will get that ordered as soon as the show is over, and it'll come straight to you. I have your address, so no need to send that to me.
And then for the T-shirts, we had. Let me find it.
We had Breezy.
I'm looking for it.
Oh, I wrote it down. I have Breezy.
Well, I know, but I was going to show it.
Oh, okay. Okay. You won something, Jessie.
You make this bigger.
You say you never win anything, and you won.
Yeah, this is like the second time he's won from here.
I know.
On our show.
He won the soap butts the last time.
Yeah, he won soap butts, and I actually got them to him.
I love that. I think that's funny.
Okay, here we go. Here's the third T-shirt.
Yeah, and so that was Beth, and she wanted the extra large.
Yes, and then here we have Breezy,
and Breezy wanted the medium.
And where's that last one? It's in here. I know it is. Where'd it go? I know it's in here.
Jessie won a knitted hat from Rebecca once. Ouch, I just ran a cabinet, I think. Oh, you ran into a cabinet. Ow.
I know it's in here. I know it's in here. Somebody else won.
Yes. It was Christy Betts, and she won the 3XL, and then Megan is going to get something special.
I can't find not Nightbot's post that Christy won. I found Breezy. And I found B&S, but I didn't find Christy's. It's not in here. But Christy did win.
Yep. She sure did.
It just didn't show up in chat on here.
Oh, wait a minute. I found it. At 6 or well, wait a minute. It would be 3:38 or 4:38. It might be 4:38 your time. 4:38 and then 34 seconds.
Right. Oh, I found Megan.
Okay. And then go
There it is.
and then
There it
there's
is. I
Ron's.
found it. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. That was our other winner of the t-shirt. We had 3 t-shirts to give away. And
Yay!
this is the t-shirt that we gave away. I'm here for the tacos.
I love that.
So, anyway, well, that was a lot of fun.
That was. And you never know when we're going to do a giveaway. So you come back, you know.
We do it once a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and then as soon as I get those emails from you 3, I will, well, I already have Breezy's information.
Yep.
But then I will get those t-shirts sent out, hopefully yet this week. So. And
yeah, congratulations to all the winners.
Yeah. If you're interested in knowing about that elderberry syrup, Consume the Goodness, Kendra, I believe, did a video about it. She won the last time that you gave it away, and just loved it.
Oh, I have to go back and check that video out because I've missed it. Okay. I'm going to have to go back and check it out.
Yeah.
I love the company. I can actually go in the store because they're pretty local to me and buy it. And yeah, I'll tell you, I can't say enough good things about them. I love supporting local businesses, mom and pops. They don't know that I'm doing this. I'm paying this with my own money. So, but it is something so great and I really enjoy, and we like to share with everybody. Speaking of sharing with everybody, and it's okay that we have this conversation. Well, actually, you won some cornmeal. And you have a story, and I'm okay. I am genuinely okay if you share what happened with it. And because I didn't think about the heat. So I'm a little like mortified that I didn't think about the heat with this.
Oh my gosh. Well, it was crazy. First of all, the cornmeal was supposed to be here last Thursday. And apparently your postal service decided they liked the smell of it, so they hung on to it until Thursday before they ever shipped it out.
Well, I took it in like immediately. It was on a Monday. And okay, so when I sent the cornmeal, I put it in a bag because I was afraid that it's a cornmeal flour. It's pure cornmeal. So I put it in a Ziploc bag thinking, okay, it'll keep, like, it won't spill. Like if it gets punctured, at least it's in a Ziploc bag, right? Okay, now go for the rest of the story. So it got held on.
My notification said it would be here Thursday. So I'm looking and watching the mail, and I had another package that showed up on Thursday. Or no, it was supposed to be here, and I had a notification the package was going to be here, and I'm looking everywhere, and I'm like, what'd they do? Did they screw up again? Because on that day, I got all of my neighbors' mail. Or no, 2 days earlier, I got all of my neighbors' mail. And I'm like, where's my package? And it wasn't there. So I'm watching and I look, and it's like, it's still there in Louisville. And I'm like, why? It was sent Monday. Why is it still there when it's supposed to be here already? And so I kind of got a kick out of it because I had been having issues, and there was this package. I told you guys all about this package that had been delivered to another individual. Come to find out, that was a scam. The post office said that people will.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad, but I'm glad.
Yeah, they said they'll avoid paying shipping by jumping on someone else's stamps.com or whatever and printing a label off of their payment. And anyway, so the package wasn't actually mine, but it came through as mine.
They held it for 5 days because it in Louisville. I'm looking at it.
Yeah. And so it was supposed to be here Monday.
Yeah.
Well, then I come home from town and I go to pick up the mail. It's not there. And so I stop at the neighbor where I had gotten all their mail. And I said, by any chance, did you get my package? Because it was delivered today and it's not in my mailbox. And she goes, I had a package supposed to be delivered. Let me go down and check. And I was like, okay. So then I come walking home or into the door and it's sitting there on the sofa. Logan had actually left the house just to go down and get the mail.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was really nice. But he didn't relate that to me that he'd gone down to get the mail.
Yeah.
So I gone and asked the neighbor for my package, and she didn't even have it. We already had it, but I didn't know it.
Wow.
And by the way,
oh, don't be sorry, Logan. Don't be sorry.
Glenda uses an entire roll of packaging tape to seal her packages, and it takes an act of Congress to get into her packaging.
Because I've been to Capitol Hill, and I believe in an act of Congress for things.
So I open up the package, and I take this cornmeal out, and it was so hot. I mean, hot. Legit hot.
Oh my.
We were 108 degrees Thursday. And it's been through the whole entire country to get to me. And sitting in a warehouse somewhere and on a hot truck and whatever. But we were 108 degrees.
So it's heated up.
And it was so hot. So I squished around on it trying to release some of the heat before I put it in the freezer. And it's sitting safely in the freezer now.
Oh my.
Our postal service right here is sometimes a legit joke.
I don't know that I like it being hot like that and getting sent to you.
It was a wild ride to get here. It'll get used, so it'll be fine. But I couldn't believe how hot it was when I took it out. But, she didn't just send me the cornmeal. She sent me this wonderful brochure.
Yeah.
And she sent me this one.
That's about the state park where that cornmeal came from. And in that state park is a museum with Gus Grissom. He was an astronaut. He's a local hero to the park. He went to Mitchell. He went to school in Mitchell, Indiana, and so he was a pioneer within the NASA program. And his capsule and all of his NASA, well, one of the capsules, I should say, and all of his like uniform, the things that he wore in space and whatnot, and all of his insignia and all the cool things that were related to Gus Grissom. They're actually in a museum. When you first come into the park, you take a right, and there's a museum to honor him because he's a local hero. And if you go into the town of Mitchell, they have a huge monument to honor him as well. And Mitchell's not a very big place. I mean, it's a very, very, very small town in Indiana. And so to have an astronaut from a small town is a pretty big thing. And so I had to send a little brochure about him. And the other thing I can say is that I have great aunts and uncles, because my family's from Indiana. I have great aunts and uncles that went to school with him and his family.
That's so cool.
Yeah, yeah. And that's not where I'm from, but that's where I have great aunts and uncles from. So my grandmother's siblings went to school with him.
That's
And yeah, yeah. So pretty cool. So yeah, and Aunt Lynn and I, we both love this little park, and Breezy's been there too. If I could ever put a house in Spring Mill, that's the name of the state park, that's where I would live at. It's such a beautiful park. It's got a village from the 1800s, and
mm-hmm.
there's a mill, three-story mill, and it's the original one. And they grind corn. And it was built in 1817, and so people like in the area would bring their corn to the mill back in the 1800s, and they would have it milled. The mill has been closed for 2 years recently because the hammer broke,
Mm-hmm.
and then they also need to do some restoration on the mill because it's so old. So
Cynthia.
they took some, it's, beauty out of ashes. There was a tornado that went through the area, and there were oak trees that were uprooted and part of that tornado. So the park was able to access those trees. They were donated, and they had to cut down the oak trees and let them dry out for 2 years, and then they installed it. So Sir Grace and I went back in January to the park, and I walked down into the park. It's not like the ideal time to go visit a village in the middle of
Mm-hmm.
winter and it's freezing, but it was cool because I got to see some of the restoration being done. Probably the only time in my life that I will ever see commercial vehicles in an 1800s park.
Yeah.
And I took pictures. I thought that was pretty cool. It's just a
Yeah.
lovely little place, and there are caves. So if you're into spelunking, there's caves, and there's a cemetery where all the people that lived in that village are buried at. You can go visit that. I don't know what I think about this, but I did have an incident happen in that, and so I'm sorry. I'm just going to be honest. There's an old. Speaking of music, there's a song, Carly Rae Jepsen, that my kids had on my phone back in the day. They like this song, and it's "When Will I See You Again?"
Mm-hmm.
And so I was going through and just checking out the cemetery. It was close to 4th of July, about 2 or 3 years ago, and I was walking through and just taking time to honor. There are veterans that are buried there, and so I wanted to pay my respects, and take a pause. I think it's important that as U.S. citizens we take pause and remember our vets, right, and the ones that are
Absolutely.
buried. And even at Memorial Day when we go out, we honor. But I wasn't there at Memorial Day. I was there at Veterans Day, or sorry, at 4th of July. Sorry. And so anyhow, as I was exiting the cemetery, this song came on, "When Will I See You Again?" And it took a picture, and there's nothing in the picture, but it just automatically, like my phone got taken over, and I'm trying to regain access to my phone. And I'm thinking, okay, is this me? Is it overheating? What is it? So I get up. Sir Grace didn't go into the cemetery with me. He just stayed in the car. And my phone is going off. "When will I see you again?" And it kept going over and over and over and over.
Oh,
And
my
finally, I was
Lord.
able to regain access to my phone. I looked back at the cemetery. I said, "I'll be back again. Don't worry." I didn't go this last time because I thought, I don't want to lose my phone. you know,
Oh my goodness, that's weird.
It was so weird. I finally got it turned off, but it kept doing that. "When will I see you again?" And I'm like, okay, quit messing with my phone. But anyhow, so that was my experience at the cemetery. Whether or not it was just kind of a fluke, I don't know, but weird happened.
That is.
But it's a neat place to visit. Just the park in general. Years ago, I took Sir Grace. They had horseback riding, and I
Mm-hmm.
took him horseback riding, and I made fun of him, and he would still to this day he will not go horseback riding with me. He got off and he looked like John Wayne. Remember John Wayne? How John
Mm-hmm.
Wayne walked? Well, he had never ridden a horse, and here I am making fun of him. Oh my gosh, John Wayne, John Wayne. He won't go horseback riding with me ever again. Ever again. And I love
You know,
horseback riding.
that's actually a compliment.
It is, Sir Grace. 30 years, well,
That's a
35 years
compliment.
now.
John Wayne is like, I mean,
He's a
the
good-looking man.
epitome of cowboy actors.
I know.
I
I
mean,
know. It's a
wow.
what better compliment? I mean, I married a
Yeah.
good-looking man, and here he is. I'm
Mhm.
complimenting. Although I wasn't talking about. I wasn't talking about walking, making fun of how he's walking. Like, can you put your legs together? I shouldn't have said all that, but yeah, it's a really cool park to go to.
Xander.
Oh, and Xander's here. Hi, 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 hi. I watched
Hello.
Xander's video. He was part of that collab where making something, and he sewed. He got some help. I think that's okay because sometimes you need help with sewing and understanding certain things. But
Mhm.
he did a great job, and I went back and I watched it. And Carlene, I made these earrings. They're leather. I made
Those
them.
are
Let me
gorgeous.
take one off and I'll put it up close. I actually sewed part of it.
Wow.
Yeah, so I
I
made
never
them.
hear about all these cool collabs.
I just kind of stumbled on it. Ginger, and let's see, her mountain grandma showed up in my feed. And it's funny because I subscribed to Xander too. I didn't see Xander's video for some reason. So, anyhow, yeah, he made a comment that he was in the collab, and of course, I went back and I watched the video, but the collab was over. But I love building and I love making things, as you can
Mhm.
I make the earrings but I like woodworking. That's like one of my favorite things to do. So anyhow, Mountain Grandma asked me if I would be part of it next year, and I think I'm going to go ahead and join in. But I have a project in mind, and so I'm going to have to.
Mhm.
I'll be filming long before the collab kicks off. So because the project's going to be getting done this fall, so I'll probably use that for the collab, but it'll
Mhm.
be something that will be months in advance done. So, stupid YouTube. I know, right? I miss so many things. The other thing that I'm having problems with is I'm getting unsubscribed from people. And I sit back and I go, I know I've commented. I know I've hit the like button. I've done all the things. Where
Mhm.
are these people? You know what I mean? And then I find out I'm unsubscribed and I'm going, I didn't do that. So you make sure you're checking because that's still happening to me. It might be
Yeah.
happening to somebody else. It happened to me with you, Karma, one time. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, we do talk about it Tuesday. And
You're
I've had to
kidding.
resubscribe. Not lying.
Wow.
Not lying. So if you're not seeing something and you've been following somebody, go back and it's not showing up, go back and look. I'm crocheting a sun hat right now using paper yarn.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, Carlene, you'll have to post that on Instagram. I'd love to see that. Ooh.
Yeah. That sounds really cool. I just very recently, like in the last few days, heard about this paper yarn.
I know that's new to me. And I crochet too. And I haven't crocheted in a while because I have arthritis. Carlene made earrings. She crocheted some sweet little earrings and she gave them to everybody at the Kentucky meetup.
Mhm.
And I love it. I get compliments all the time when I wear her earrings. Just so pretty. I always say, Miss Carlene
You
made them
showed
for
them
me.
off one time during Talko Bout It Tuesday.
Yeah,
They're
I
so
love handmade
beautiful.
things. Thank you. And Carlene, you're digging the necklace. I know I am too. I've had
That is
so many
really cool.
compliments. That is a thrift store find. I am as cheap as they come. I find things at thrift stores
You're
and
frugal.
I'm very frugal. My dress is from the thrift store. My necklace is from the thrift store. I made my earrings. That's how I roll. Yesterday, I went shopping. Jesse's favorite thing, going to the Goodwill bins. So Jesse loves the Goodwill bins. I know how much he loves it because he has to dig through things. But I got a whole big bag full of clothes, not only like completely filled. And I'm on a weight loss journey and I don't want to spend money. Hi, baby. My husband's doggy made himself in. So
Hi,
anyhow,
Peppers.
yeah, he's just gonna hang out with me. So anyhow, I'm on a weight loss journey and I will not, he loves it. Put that up there. Nope, see, he's wrong. He's wrong. He is wrong.
That's
He
what he
loves
just
it.
said. He's
I
wrong.
know. He's wrong. He loves the Goodwill bins. He absolutely loves them. So anyhow, he or he. So I'm on this journey. And I was telling Sir Grace. I said I refuse to pay full price for clothes on this. I absolutely refuse. And I've gone down another size just recently, and within the last 2 weeks. And so anyhow, so I found like all these beautiful things brand new with the tags still on it because we know Jesse knows how to find a good bargain at the Goodwill bins. Um, but yeah, I spent $13 on clothes and I'm like, score, score,
Nice.
big bag full. It's by the pound. So
That.
it's amazing. I found a jacket for the cruise not too long ago, and it's an Eddie Bauer jacket, and it zips in a pouch.
Mm-hmm.
And I had forgotten about this jacket, but I had bought it at the Goodwill bins. It had the tags on it. I brought it home. I washed it. I put it in my closet, and I saw this commercial for Eddie Bauer, how that they have these jackets that fold into a bag, and it's great to throw in your luggage. And I
Mm-hmm.
looked it up, and they're $100 a jacket.
Oh my word.
I paid less than $2 and it was brand new with the tags on. The only reason why I was thinking about it was I was like, wonder what jackets I could take with me, that maybe I could fold in. And then I went, oh, I bought the jacket. And I mean, I was so excited, but $100 jacket for $2 less than. Hello. Jesse loves the Goodwill bins because he finds a good bargain there. Brand new with the tags on.
Yeah.
One of
Well,
these days we're going to get them there.
on Amazon they have those Google. They have those reviews that say
Yeah.
Vine purchase.
Yeah.
Well, Ronson is on the Vine program. And
Oh.
what it is if you leave really good, detailed reviews of the products you purchase,
Mm-hmm.
then and you do it every single time you make a purchase, and you make a lot of purchases that you leave good reviews for, then you stand a good chance of being invited to the program. And the
Oh.
Vine program is specifically for brand new products that are coming to the market that don't have any reviews yet.
Oh.
And they have this big, huge catalog of products that you can go through and you can choose what you want to get
Mm-hmm.
for free and then make a review for. Well, I've
Oh,
got
that's cool.
all these cats and kittens that need to be spayed and neutered. And especially with little tiny kittens, females especially,
Mm-hmm.
they're going to have a little belly wound and they're going to want to lick
Mm-hmm.
and everything. And so I wanted to get some surgical suits
Oh, yeah.
for the kittens. Do you know they're kind of trendy for little surgical suits?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
They're not
so
cheap either.
uh, they had this cute little purple kitten
Oh.
on there, and it has this little clip here that you can
Yeah. Just
tighten
adjust it.
around the neck.
Yes.
It's just a little drawstring, just snug it up around the neck. It has a little snap down around the tail so that for putting it on and off easier. And I got to show you, my little Talia was my model. See if we can get it to come in.
Oh, look at
Kind of
her.
hard because she's white. There we go.
Oh,
Isn't that
look at
adorable?
Oh, she's so cute rocking that. Aww.
Just the cutest little thing. But that's how cheap I am.
Hey, there's no shame in that. There's no shame. I believe in if you can find a good deal, rock it out and go for it. I mean, there are a lot of really good deals out there. I think it's important to have a list of things that you want so you don't buy things you don't need. You know what I mean? Like have a Pinterest list or maybe a written list so you stick with it because it can be dangerous if you find deals all the time. You can, I don't know if anybody else has this problem. I mean, I'm not telling myself, but I have a hoarding problem. So I'm trying to get better, you know?
Yeah.
But so I say make a list and think about the things that you want, you know, but there are so many cool things like that's out there and just a lot of deals. I bought a dress from the Goodwill bins and I went to a gala. The gala I did not pay for it because I'm with the foundation, so I got to go as an invited guest. But I had to work too. So it was for one that I volunteer for. But the tickets are $5,000 a person. So I went, So I went to this gala. I had found this dress at the Goodwill bins, $1.79. And I rocked this gala dress. I mean, our headliner was Jocko Sims, Savannah Guthrie from the Today Show, and Tom Hanks. That was our headliner. That's how big of a gala it was. So I'm rocking my $1.79 dress and a $5,000 person ticket. I got asked where I got my dress, and I thought, do I tell them the truth or do I not? Well, the ones that volunteer like myself, I told them, I was honest. And then I just told everybody else a thrift store. I didn't want to tell them how much I spent because I thought I'm so cheap. Honey, I don't have that kind of money. You know, like I had to get there and then.
I don't blame you. I mean, how often do you wear something like that? Why put that kind of money out for it?
Right. I got a dress now for the cruise we're going to have a formal. It came from the Goodwill bins. Okay, Jesse, I am just saying. So, and yes, and someone else had that same dress. She sure did. She sure did. That's right. That's right. She actually did, but she didn't wear it, but she recognized it. And she paid a lot more for that same dress. Yes, she did.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I look pretty good. I mean, hang on a minute. I will show you the dress, but I gotta zoom in. So hang on a second. But I don't think I look too bad. You know, and I'm serious. There are deals everywhere, everywhere. Let's see here. All right. Now I'm trying to find the picture I want. Well, there's just me. Hang on a minute. The top of the dress. That's the top of the dress. Okay, but now hang on a second. Let's see here. There we go. That'll work. My $1.79 dress. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, you know, and I can wear that other places too. I mean, it's so versatile. So yeah, just tell them it's a Goodwill original, a Goodwill original.
Go Oddwill.
Go Oddwill. Okay, go Oddwill. Now I gotta come up with something for the bins. So it's also really called the outlet. So outlay. I don't know.
Oulay.
We can make it French. We can make it French.
Oulay. It's an
Oulay.
Oddwell Oulay.
Oulay. Yeah. No, I'm telling you, there are just good deals everywhere. And yard sales are another great place to go check out for really cool things and upcycling. And I don't know. My bonus daughter brought me over this basket she got from I think it was a thrift store, a local one. And it's a sweet little basket. It's a picnic basket. And she said, I'd like to have like a little blanket to put out from Little Miss
Mm-hmm.
and a little tea set. So I'm on the hunt right now for a little tea set for
Oh,
Little
fun.
Miss. And I'm gonna make her blanket. I said, oh, I've already been to the Goodwill bins and I've got the perfect fabric for a picnic bin, a picnic blanket. Thrift stores and Amazon. Okay. Oh my. Olay et original? Oh, now we're gonna have to. Oh, I like Xander's way. Is that Italian? Because if it is, maybe you and I need to get together and you speak it to me, and I'll get it right. Because I don't want to butcher another language. That's not what I'm about. I'm so not about it. Because I already butcher the English language, so I don't want to offend anybody. Don't let Yogi Bear. It's a good deal, Yogi Bear. No, actually, don't tell the mountain lion. I know. But yeah, I love me some good deals. I'm just saying. I mean, here, I'll show you another really good deal I got from a thrift store. It's Italian for Goodwill. Okay, good. So I got this sweet little that I'm gonna break. It's not broken. Okay. With both hands, Glenda, both hands, one job. But it's got like a little flower. I paid $3 for this little glass, and it's my tissue holder.
That's
My
so cool.
tissues. Yeah. I like finding little things you can repurpose.
Carlene, I still have little parts and pieces of my real China tea set that I had when I was a little girl.
Okay, so now here's the question for all the grandmas and the ones that have the little girls. This little miss is 3 years old. Would you do glass? Because I'm teaching her to hold glass correctly.
Why not?
Okay. I want to hear if anybody else says, because she's good about glass. Bona volata. Bona. Am I saying that right? Xander, please give me a little bit of grace because I can't. If I'm butchering it, it's okay to say you're butchering it. Bona volata. Bona volata.
Volata.
Bona volata. I've got to come up with something because I have this cruise coming up that we're doing with Scott and Jesse and several others. And I got to come up with a term if somebody asks me where I got my dress from. Although Jessie will call me out. Nope, she went and she put on her gloves and she found it in the Goodwill bins. Because that's what I do. That's what I do. Wear gloves if you go to the outlet bins. Mine is glass. Okay. So how old were you, Carlene, when you got it? And then how old were you when you got yours, Karma? Or ish?
I remember having it when I probably got it even younger, but I know I had it when I was probably 4.
So we're pretty close.
It was porcelain, a real porcelain China tea set. I remember chipping it because I was not careful, and I have pieces missing because it got broke.
So at my local thrift store, it's a mom and pop place. They've got, I just saw them the other day and I'll have to go back and see if they're still there. But it's the little tea set with the saucer. And I almost bought it. Maybe I'll buy like a few of them.
Mine was a complete set. It had the 4 little plates, the little cups. It had a little teapot, had the creamer, the sugar. It was a whole real tea set.
Okay.
And it seems like it had the little spoons with it too.
Okay.
The spoons, of course, were plastic, long gone, but
yeah. Carlene was about 5. Okay.
I know I was at least 4, maybe even a little bit younger than that. But at least around 4 when I had my set.
I think I'm going to go ahead and just do it and get it because you can find them at thrift stores all the time. And I have a sweet little teapot. And it would all match it pretty close, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that way, if she chipped it or whatever, it came. I've been debating whether or not I want to get her a plastic set or a real one. But I'm teaching her right now too. Like no problem. Like we're teaching her how to hold the eggs. Like she will open up the coop and teaching her how I just only give her one egg. And I always say it can break, and so hold it gently like this. So she'll hold it like that. So, eggs are they break really easy,
Yeah.
So we're learning. I want her to be able to come over here and get any dishes that she wants to use and feel confident,
If she's
so.
capable of handling an egg and not breaking it,
Mhm.
then she's capable of handling a porcelain tea set.
That's what I'm thinking. I
Just
never did this before, so with
teach
a little
her
one.
that you handle the china tea set like you handle an egg.
Mhm. Yeah. 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 I think she could do that. Honestly, I have enough confidence in her. Um, I taught my kids because we lived in England and I bought dishes from England and I taught my kids how to hold dishes
My
from an
opinion
early
is
age.
children today are coddled too much.
Mm.
They're told,
Agreed. Agreed.
don't do that. You're going to hurt yourself. Don't do that. You'll break it. Don't.
Mhm.
Why?
Yeah.
That's
Why do
how
we
you
do that?
learn.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need confidence. So then they go through life afraid to do anything.
Mhm.
Oh, don't do
Mhm.
that. You'll get dirty. Then you'll get germs and then you'll get sick. No, do that. Expose
Yeah.
your body to the germs
Yeah.
so you build a
Yes.
good, strong, healthy immunity.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more with that. I always told my kids, that I don't care about anything in my house except for them. If things break, things break. Stuff gets stained, stuff gets stained. I care more about my kids than I do items. And that's what I want my grandbabies to grow up with, that same mentality that I care more about my grandbabies. Like, I don't want them getting hurt. I just don't want my grandbabies getting hurt. But if something broke, I'm not going to get upset. It's important. Yeah,
There
please
you
get
go,
germs.
Xander.
Exactly. Get those germs. That's good for them too.
Mhm.
Good for them. Sunshine, exercise, good for them. All the germs.
I
Yeah.
remember making mud pies and having mud pie sales and thinking people would actually come and buy our mud pies. All the neighborhood kids,
Yeah.
getting just downright dirty.
Yeah.
And I'll admit it, at some point when I was really little, trying mud pies.
Yeah.
What kid back then didn't try to eat a mud pie?
I ate glue. That's probably what's
Oh,
wrong with
yeah.
me.
And
You remember the Elmer's
please?
glue and it smelled like banana? Do you remember that?
No, we didn't have
Oh,
that. We just
oh
had the
man, I
real
remember.
stuff and the mucilage glue
Yep.
and the Elmer's paste, the school paste. Yeah, we had
Yeah, I
that
used to eat
stuff.
that too. I shoved my nieces and nephews out the door into the garden and chicken coop. Sorry, sisters, but I'm not having them get deathly ill because they didn't get germs when younger. Yeah, my littles go out with the chickens too. And I
Mhm.
want them exposed to everything as well. And you drank from the hose. Oh, yes. Yes. That's
Yeah,
what I did. I did that too. I did that
as
too.
long as it's not been exposed to a bunch of exotics where there's a lot of prairie dogs and rats and mice running around the hoses and you know
Well, I didn't grow up with all that, but yeah, we had to drink from the garden hose. What's funny
that's a
is,
little different if it's your actual garden hose at your home.
yeah, yeah. I mean, don't be drinking if it's got mouse or poop or anything. That's not healthy. But we had that. But what's funny is Sir Grace and I used to live on a military installation. I'm not going to say which one, but as kiddos, we were neighbors on a military installation. And the installation was under BRAC, which it means the base realigning. So its since has closed, right? And the town took back over the installation. Well, where Sir Grace and I actually lived at, all the houses, they've been knocked down to the ground and nothing can be built on that land. there are forever chemicals, the ones that the firefighters used, all into
Mm.
that. And then there was asbestos in the houses too. I'm like, well, I'm still here. I survived and I drank from that hose too. Don't
Wow.
recommend doing that, but yeah, there's been a
Yeah.
lot that's come out about it and I keep following it. Yeah, city water, Xander. City water. Mhm.
Yeah. I can't drink city water.
There's
I
a lot
can't.
of, yeah, I have to have it filtered. I drink
Right.
city water, but I have a filtration on the fridge, so it gets all that out.
After 20 plus years of living on a well,
Mm.
I it's all I can do to drink city water.
You probably taste everything that they put in there.
Oh, the chlorine.
Hmm.
I can smell it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can smell
Yeah.
it when you treat our well
Hmm.
and oh, and taste it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. No, I have it. The fridge gets filtered, so it takes all that out. But we drink city water as long as it's filtered. So, yeah. Our well isn't safe, so we drink bottled water. Oh, man. I know there are problems with some wells, so it's important to have those tested. Same with city. You want to have it,
well,
check the EPA.
our well is out of compliance on nitrates,
Mm-hmm.
nitrites, one of those, and
Mm-hmm.
something else. So the um, whoever regulates it around here forced the owners to install a filtration system at the kitchen sink in every unit. And then they have to come in and change out our filter every so often. It's required that they do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's either that or they have to dig a brand new well for the
Mm-hmm.
whole entire park. And they don't want to do that. So it's the
Mm-hmm.
filters. And so that's where we get our drinking water from. But we can use the water for other stuff, just not
Okay.
for drinking or cooking.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And then Logan said my grandparents was fed from a sweet spring. Yeah. So my grandmother was too. There were springs as well. And where Spring Mill is at, that water comes out of a cave. You can actually go over and I drink it. I mean, I'll just drink the water right out of the cave and it's really good water. I mean, I'm still here if that grosses anybody out, but it's so pure, coming out of a cave and nothing to it. So yeah, I know that sounds weird, but something I grew up with, you know, with the water. Yeah, but which one's cheaper? Long term, digging the new well is cheaper than changing the filters. Exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
the filters that they use are rechargeable. They're like a permanent filter that can be
Right.
changed out, and then um, they recharge them somehow. They It's like a recycling type
Hmm.
system,
Yeah.
and so they're not a disposable filter.
Right. Right.
So, but I do
That's pretty
agree.
cool. Yeah, for
But the
sure.
but the thing is that where we are, no matter where they drill for the well, it's still going into the same aquifer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, so I mean, it's going to tap into the same water supply.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you still don't have to have a really good filter on it, good
Yeah.
filtration. I miss my Ozarks. We need to go visit. Yeah. In Rome, depending on where you are in, you could still get some of the water from the old Roman aqueducts, at least until the late 90s. Who knows what it is now because they've even knocked down my grandparents' old house and built over that. Oh, man. Yeah. And Carlene, our ancestors drank from the river and ponds. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, my grandfather grew up in Kentucky in a little small town. And yeah, I heard stories about going down to the river and getting water from it. I miss those stories. I wish, like the old ways of doing things. I wish we knew more about the way that our ancestors lived. I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad my grandfather shared a lot of things. Maybe that's another story for another day. But yeah, my grandfather drank from the river.
Mm-hmm.
How that they did it back in Kentucky. Yeah, they didn't have running water to the house. My grandfather lived on somebody else's land. As long as they took care of the property and helped farm it, they could live there. And they didn't have the modern conveniences that we have today where water is brought in. That was not a thing. And from the hills of Kentucky, just a small little town. So it's quite interesting what they did. But we're all here,
Yeah.
just, still drinking the water. But anyhow, well,
Well, we have been on for 2.5 hours.
it has flown.
It has. It has. So I think we'll wrap this up, and I'm going
Sounds
to
good.
go and spend a little time with my hubby and see if I can find something to eat. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, me too. I'm thinking about that breakfast burrito. I'm thinking about making another one. That sounds so good. I have some of my bonus daughter sauce to put on top. So I think that's what I'm going to make.
Yeah. So anyway, I think we'll wrap this up. Thank you all for being here so much. And this has been a lot of fun. Started out kind of weird and wild, and we've just
ended kind of weird and wild. Even on the roller coaster.
I was just thinking roller coaster. Are you a mind reader?
I am. I am. And
oh, thank you all for being here. This has been a lot of fun. I am still planning to get a video out for your thoughts for Thursday. I have so much going on this week, but I am planning to get that video out somehow, some way this week. We only have 3 chapters left in the book. I want to get this wrapped up. I've missed so many weeks, and I feel bad about that, but life happens. Let's see. Saturday
is a lazy Saturday night chat at 4:45 Eastern Standard Time. So come on over. We just kind of sit around and be lazy. I always start out with the hens because, they look lazy in there, just kind of chilling out. And so then we just talk about, just all the things on a lazy Saturday night. And then on Monday, you have Meet Me Monday.
I do, and I am working on getting that scheduled and set up. Not really sure what's happening for Monday at this point. If you have not had an interview with me and you would like to promote your channel, hit me up. You can either send me an email or you can fill out the Google form found on my About section. It is the interview request form. That gives me all of your contact information, your channel link, that sort of thing, and we can get you scheduled. This is for content creators. It does not matter how big of a channel you have, how many subscribers, how long you've been doing it. None of that matters. Just that you're a content creator and that you have at least a video up. And I would like to help you promote your channel. And it's just my gift to you as a creator. And so I would like to extend that invitation to anybody who has not already had an interview. I do interviews on Mondays. However, if you're not available during the 1 p.m. Mountain, 3 p.m. Eastern time frame, we can work around that. We can do a pre-recorded interview, and I can schedule that as a premiere. That is absolutely an option, and I would love to meet with you and promote your channel. Yeah. And then that brings us back to another Talko Bout It Tuesday next week. And I hope to have you all join us again next week for another Talk About It Tuesday. Who knows what wild conversation we might find ourselves in.
I know.
Yeah. But it'll
All
be
good.
fun. It'll
All
be
good.
fun.
All
So,
good.
I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful evening and a very blessed week. And I appreciate each and every one of you being here.
Yes.
Glenda?
Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you guys same time, same place, right here. Bye.
Right.